We're with Jason Munley here for the Valley View baseball team at Arcaro and Genell, the takeaway kitchen, of course, the restaurant, and here we are outside of the bocce courts. A beautiful day. And Jason, you guys have made it to the state championship game. Let's talk about your run there out of Valley View through these state playoffs.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year, and our goal from day one was to win the district title and then move on and make a run at the state championship. So kids are excited, the Valley's buzzing, and we're just having a good time with it right now.
We had some great teams here in northeastern Pennsylvania this year, North Pocono and Dallas to name a couple, but you guys are the only baseball team alive. Talk about what you think has kept you alive up until this point.
Well, I think the strength of District 2 baseball is amazing, and I think it prepares us well for states. And they were two of the better teams we played, North Pocono and Dallas, and which prepared us well for the state run here. So hopefully things will work out Thursday afternoon, and we'll come home with a state championship.
You got to have the horses, and you have one more horse than Dallas in the district championship game. You've had some more horses here in the state playoffs. Talk about some of those guys that you've leaned on. There's more than one. Yeah,
obviously Mason and his brother Dixon. Zach Blockberger was big for us this year throughout the season, and we've been using Duke Stefersky a lot. He's a freshman. You know, he's a gamer, so he came in relief yesterday, did a great job for us. So we have everybody all hands on deck except Dixon. He's not eligible to pitch, but he'll be playing some good defense for us. But we're ready to go. Pitching's in line. We have our plan set, and we're going to stick to it.
Let's talk about the bats that are coming alive here in the state playoffs, and guys to be able to get on base and, of course, advance runners.
Yeah, everybody's doing their part. You know, we have up and down the lineup, 1 through 9, we hit well. Yesterday we had 3 sacrifice bunts, which was a big part of the game. The guys got the bunts down, and they're moving the runners, and we're getting some timely hits. So it's all working out for us right now. Hopefully we'll keep it going until Thursday.
Let's talk about the camaraderie of this group. You've coached some teams there at Valley View over the years, but camaraderie of this group, you could feel it when you meet these guys. It kind of stands out.
Yes, it does. It's a special group, and they have a strong bond. And we're all like one big family here at Valley View, and the boys are excited. They pull for each other. They accepted their roles, and they care about each other. And when you care about each other in any kind of sporting event, you stick together, and good things always happen.
Let's talk about you and the coaching staff. You know, being able to get out there and scout and see what you see, and analyzing your own lineup. You know, you want to be prepared, but you don't want to be too tight. So talk about, as a coach, the thought process and going through these state playoffs, what you learned.
Well, Coach Genell has been a big help to me this year, and he does a very good job scouting. And so we got a good rundown on the team, and you know, we like our chances. Obviously, it's going to be a good game. They're a good team, or they wouldn't have made it this far. But we believe in our guys, and we feel it. So we're looking forward to Thursday.
You drive through the towns there with the pride, the Cougar pride. Talk a little bit about the buzz, as you said, up and down the valley.
Yeah.
You're getting calls, I'm sure, from coaches and people all over District 2.
All over the place. Yeah, my phone was blowing up last night, and you know, we got to the Jessup exit in our district, and there was about 7 fire trucks waiting for us when we got there, and police escort, guys on motorcycles. It was just unbelievable, the support in the community. And they're all coming out on Thursday as well, so it's going to be exciting.
Senior leadership's been unbelievable, and it's great to see these guys move on in their life and do great things after this. But talk about their leadership and their ability to lead some of the younger players and the entire team.
They lead by example, but they also brought the younger kids together. They're teaching them what it takes to win a championship, and we have tremendous leadership this year. And we're having fun along the way as well, which is important. It's only a game in the end, and that's what it's all about. So they're doing an unbelievable job this year.
Jason, great to catch up with you. Great to see the guys here from Valley View, and we wish you the best state championship.
Thanks, John.
Kyle Slowinski is with us from Valley View, and Kyle, let's talk about your role this year on the baseball team.
I play first base and hitting the 6 spot.
Talk about how you're put together, how some of the guys on the team are put together. Obviously, you're a big dude. There's some other guys that you know, good stature on this team, and that helps a lot.
I think I'd go with Mason Black. You know, he's very tall. I think that's what helped him throw so hard, like velocity-wise. Brings the heat, definitely, I'd say, and we definitely have a lot of confidence in him when he gets to start on the mound.
Let's talk a little bit about this team overall. The camaraderie is outstanding. We've talked about that pretty much all year, and the ability for the seniors to kind of lead this whole group.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've been saying all year, how family's everything, and we really are a brotherhood. Everywhere we go, we're always together, hanging out, just doing everything together. We always include everyone, even coaches when we go out. We're always sending them a text and stuff. Just to get together. Have a great time.
The district championship game was a nail biter. Could have went either way. You guys came out with it. Dallas won a state championship last year, and then as you've gone through this state playoffs, you guys have been able to score some runs. Talk about the ability to close out Dallas, which wasn't easy, and then what you guys have been able to do in the state playoffs.
Yeah, Dallas was definitely, a great team. And it proved last year, state champions. But I think Mason kind of bared down that game, and really showed what he's capable of doing. And our bats were a little shaky that game. Alex Staffkoff came through with that RBI in the right field. And all through states, everyone's just kind of grinding away and hitting the ball and making contact, put more pressure on the defense. And it's showing, we're scoring over, the paper said something about getting less than 6 hits, or more than 6 hits in the last 11 games. That's awesome. You can't ask for more. So I think our overall idea is just to put the ball in play and put pressure on the defense.
Let's talk about this coaching staff of doing their job of getting out there, making sure they're scouting for you guys, looking at what they need to look at to put you guys in a very good position.
Yeah. When we have to look someone, we're always looking at them. They're always there to help us. Put knowledge in us. When we need something, they'll struggling on the mound, someone struggling to come out, talk to us. But they also know where we come from too. They see us joking around. Yeah, they won't say anything, but as us leaders, I think they'll know when we'll step down, keep it going. So I don't think they're worried much about that. But other than that, yeah, they're always there for us whenever we need something. We always go to them, or just all around baseball knowledge of the game. They're always there for us too.
Kyle, congratulations on making it to the state championship. Hope you guys get one more, and good luck in your future endeavors.
Definitely, thank you.
Jeremy Boyle with us from Valley View here on the John Mendola Show at the Arcaro and Genell's Bocce Courts outside. A beautiful night. And Jeremy, talk a little bit about your role on this team.
I'm a catcher. I pretty much call the pitches with Coach Videla and Coach Jake Stefersky, and that's pretty much it.
Let's talk about the fun that you're having with this group of guys, a close-knit group.
Oh, it's a great group of friends. I have some of my best friends on this team, my neighbor. I have kids I've grown up with, one of the coaches I've grown up with. It's just a great team. I love to be with them.
Let's talk about this pitching staff that you guys have and some of the horses that have done the job all year long.
We're dominant. Mason, Dixon, Duke, they're all great. They know how to throw. They know how to hit their spots. They throw hard. They have great curveballs and great off speed.
As far as little things, bunts and stuff like that, running the bases. Talk about all those little things here. They get highlighted a little bit more when you get to the playoffs, and that small ball or little things really become important.
Yeah, it's very important. We execute them great. Kyle the other day came up big with a bunt. We're just a great team with the little things. We know what to do. It's a great coaching staff too, and they know what to do in those situations.
How about the people cheering you on in the stands? The Valley View faithful, it's been pretty good. It's getting a little bigger here, and welcoming you guys as you got the win in the semifinals the other night as well.
It's a great feeling. Everybody's around us. Everybody supports us, and we're gonna get it done for them.
How about the bats this year? Talk about a couple guys that you've been impressed with at the plate.
Oh, Dixon's great. Mason can hit. We all hit. We all execute, and we all do what we need to do, but Dixon's really impressing me.
All right, well, congratulations on making it to the state championship.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Robert Sebastianelli joining us here on the John Mendola Show at the Bocce Courts at Arcaro and Genell, the pizza capital of the world, Old Forge. And Robert, let's talk about you and the seniors there at Valley View.
Well, first off, I want to talk about our team. This camaraderie that we have amongst everyone, it's unsurmountable. It's crazy how we all get together and come together.
And of course, it seems like just pretty natural for everybody to just hang out and have fun as you're seeing.
What you see here is this is us on a Saturday. We play cornhole together. We do all these kind of things. We play can jam. This is typical us right here.
So this is perfect. You guys might come down here and join your own league.
Yeah, you never know.
With Bochy Court. Let's talk about the bats this year and guys getting up to the plate, and whether it's a single or a bunt or through these state playoffs, guys stepping up.
See, no, we've had our highs and lows through the season with baseball and with our hitting, and it's great to have a team behind you that no matter what you do at the plate, you always have someone to pat you on the back. And I know from my standpoint, hitting, I had a lull in the season, and then we came back and they had my back, and that's how we are with everybody. It doesn't matter if you're hitting, you're not hitting, we're here for each other. So I think that's why we're doing so well right now at the bats.
We go through the season, and obviously there's some good competition to play, but ever since Dallas, what a tremendous boost of confidence. But that was one of those games, could have went either way. But I guess as we go through the state playoffs, you're in a similar situation as well.
Yeah, no, honestly, and that I think that's the crazy thing about it. Like, these games, like, we could win, we could lose. Like, it's just who comes and plays that day and who wins that game. It really isn't. We're not. Yes, the main goal is to win a state championship, was to win a district title, but whoever wins that game is the team that moves on. That's just how we've been playing this whole season so far, and it's working out pretty well for us. So.
You guys are hoping you have one more in you. We're getting a little wild back there, but they're having fun, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Robert, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
Corey Pizak with us from Valley View here on the John Mendola Show. And Corey, let's talk about your role on the team this year as a senior.
How you doing, John? My kind of role is to just keep control of the outfield, make sure the younger guys like Dylan and Zach are in the right position and doing the things they can. Just keeping the outfield, we call it a no-fly zone, not letting any balls drop. That's what our coach Safersky says to us before every time we go out in the field, no-fly zone, just keeping it down.
Let's talk about some of the guys you think that maybe have flown under the radar a little bit this year for the Cougars.
Definitely Jeremy Boyle is one of them. If we didn't have him behind the plate, I mean, I don't know what we would do. He's locked down back there. He's a big wall. He has an power arm. Alex Zafkoff at third base, he's a wall. Nothing really gets by him. He's smart. He has really good baseball IQ. He knows what he's doing out there, and he can hit a little bit too. And he's got speed on the base paths.
Let's talk about the wheels on this team. Who are the legs that kind of, whether it's advancing to another base or finishing a play defensively, who are the guys that are doing that?
Alex Zafkoff, I think he has around a 900 or 90% stolen base. Ryan Cesarini runs out there for Mason Black. He's always pinch running. He can move. Sam Pitzman runs for Jeremy when he gets on base. Man, he can move. He's a football guy. He can run. He's quick.
Talk about the relationship that you see in Mason and Dixon and how they are on the field, how they are off the field. I know you guys spend a lot of time, doing cornhole and having some fun on the weekends, different things like that. But what are you seeing as far as those guys and the camaraderie they have as brothers?
They got that brother-to-brother connection. When Mason's pitching and Dixon's at short, like the pickoffs they have, or even vice versa. When Dixon's on the mound and Mason's at second, everything is just smooth. It's emotion. They know when one's going to move one way or the other. So it's that telepathy, that brother telepathy.
As far as your coaching staff here, talk about their confidence that they have in you guys and try to put guys in the right position all year long.
I think they have a lot of confidence in us, even when it comes down to maybe like a 2-0, 3-0 count when the pitcher isn't, he's starting to throw wild. They give us the green light to swing because they know what we can do. They let us steal a lot. They just let us do what we can do and what they think we can do.
All the things, the wins are going to be real important for you guys, but the memories are going to be the things that'll last forever, no matter what happens. Talk about some of those memories you guys have put together in 2018.
Starting in the beginning of the year, we kind of, when it was cold out, we would go to each other's houses, have pizza, watch different sporting events like Rough and Rowdy was at my house the one night. We just have a lot of fun, and then when it got nice out, we started to play cornhole and stuff like that, bus rides. I mean, I'll never forget those bus rides to and from away games, even to the playoffs, even to the state playoffs too. I'll never forget those.
Corey, congratulations on making it to the state championship game with your brothers here from Valley View, and best of luck in your future.
Thank you, John.
Chase Combs is with us from Valley View here on the John Mendola Show. And Chase, let's talk about your role on the team and playing the infield, contributing there, and then some of the guys that are in that infield. Take us around the horn.
Well, I play shortstop or second base, depending on who's pitching, Mason or Dixon. When Mason's on the mound, I play second. If Dixon's on the mound, I play short. And it's just a great time to play in the middle of the infield between one of the Black brothers pitching. But if I'm playing short, Dave, and Mason's at second, we always have a great relationship talking. The same thing with Dixon. But then we have Kyle Solinsky at first base, Alex Avkov at third, Jeremy behind the plate, and then Corey, Dylan, and Zach Kowalczyk in the outfield. It's just a great combination out in that field.
No mistaken, you guys know how to have fun. Talk about the fun you have with this group
Oh,
of
we do
fellas.
have plenty of fun. I think ever since we brought the rake out, since the beginning, like towards the ending of the season, that's what brought us as a family. We're all just brothers. We just play through it. We stick to one game at a time, and we just keep moving forward. And this is what we wanted. This is our only goal that we wanted. We had 2 goals: one to win a district championship, and the next to win a state championship. And we just got there right now, and that's our plan.
People in the community have been pretty darn supportive. Signs all over the place. The escort the other day with the fire trucks and different things like that. Talk about that feeling, what that's like.
Oh, it's just an amazing feeling. Just coming home and getting off the exit for Jessup, and then seeing our fan bus off the highway, the parents, the fans, just waiting right there, and then the fire trucks right there. Like, it was just an awesome feeling, just driving back home and everyone being outside of their houses, especially when we got back to the school and there was just a bunch of cars outside, and just parents just clapping for us.
How about you guys growing up playing baseball, whether everybody was on one team or different teams and it kind of all came together at one point? Talk about what that experience has been like, because there's been some successful teams there at Valley View and the little leagues and different things.
Oh yeah, there was. Like, for me, I didn't used to go to Valley View. I used to go to the Valley, but when I came here, we used to be on different teams. They just used to be competitive. We still are competitive during practices, and we just always go at it. But it's just, during practice we go at it, but off the field we're always the family and brothers. It doesn't matter. Like, we'll always just stick together, and I feel like this brotherhood would just stay put. From like now and 20 years from now and 30, 40, it would just stay. We'll always remember this moment.
Yeah, some great relationships you guys have built, Chase. So congratulations on the run, and we wish you the best in the championship.
Thank you.
Mason Black with us here on the John Mendola Show at the Bocce Courts, Arcaro and Genell, the pizza capital of the world. And Mason, let's talk about this run for you and your teammates. It's been a pretty darn fun experience, huh?
Absolutely. It's been really a special season, I've been playing with a lot of these guys since I was about 8 years old. It's really special being able to succeed and go at it again with them one last time.
Pretty special to play with your brother as well. Talk about what that's been like.
It's been, unreal. We've been together, like I said, since we were 8 years old. He's always been on my little league team. We took a little lull during junior high years, but after that he was up on varsity last year, and then this is the last year I get to play with him. It'd be nice to cap it off with a state championship, I do have to say.
Let's talk about the pitching this year you guys have had, and there's been some dominant performances. So take us through the staff that you guys have put together.
Yeah, we had a couple good starters this year, a lot of good starters, I should say. Zach Blockberger stepped up and did a great job, getting us where we are. Dixon Black stepped up, as you see in the newspaper almost every day, in the state playoffs and even throughout the district playoffs. And then we had Duke Stefersky coming in. He's been excellent all year. Lights out. Does not care one bit that he's the youngest guy on the field most of the time. Just goes at it.
And of course, Duke, just a freshman, as you mentioned. Talk about how you think he grew up as the year went on, or did you feel like he was ready for it right from the start?
Oh, I honestly think he was ready from the start. He's been great, lights out. Even in the beginning of the season, in the preseason, we're like, wow, this kid is special. He's going to do some big things for us this year. And you see it pays off.
Overall, your coaching staff here with Coach Munley, talk about what he's like, the other coaches, and everybody complimenting each other to put you guys in this position for the state championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's so positive around us. They really preach brotherhood and being a team. We go out, we play like bocce, and as you can see, bocce and cornhole. They really preach team chemistry, and I think that's what really got us where we are right now.
As far as the family support for you, what that has been like, and next step for you is going to be Lehigh University. Obviously, you've had support from them to put you in a position for that, whether it's in the classroom, what you've done on the field. So take us through that whole family.
Yeah, absolutely. I've gotten a lot of support from my family, my parents, and all my grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles. Everyone's pulling for me, and I think that's the same with Dixon. It's been really special being able to have them by my side for the entire run, and to show them what I could do growing through the baseball program.
All right, Mason. Well, great to catch up with you. Congratulations on making it to the state championship, and
Thank you, John.
best of luck.
Thank you.